wood burl with acrylic. Pass it around.
So when you do that one, you start off the square, do you? And so when you do that one, you start it's a square when you're finished, and then you turn it.
Some items are round, like the casting in a round tube.
Okay.
You start out round right off the bat. It's actually easier.
But with the burl.
The burl is actually you cast a square.
Okay.
Now, one of the issues with casting burls is that wood floats.
Okay.
I found that out the hard way. I did a whole, probably 5 or 6 pens, and the next morning I'm looking at my casting, and they're all floating on the top. So I had to recut them, recast them. So if you're going to do wood, put a little CA glue it to the bottom of the mold, and then pour your stuff on it. This stuff, one of the items I want to bring up is if you're going to get into casting, there's really nothing that you can't cast that your imagination can conjure up. My granddaughter found a piece of a hornet's nest. Grandpa, can you make a pen out of that? And I'm getting ready to cast the quills from her hedgehog. So we'll see how that works out. But there's no limit.
What about the hedgehog?
It's like a mini porcupine. I was told originally that it only sheds quills twice in its lifetime, but apparently that's not true. I'm on my 3rd batch. But anybody have any questions? Right?
What's the consistency of the resin when you mix it up? Is it fairly thin like water, or a little bit thicker?
It's slightly thicker than water, and you've got lots of time to pour, and you can if you use a popsicle stick to turn it, stir it rather, it'll drip off there nicely into something very small. I'm guessing, based on my personal experiences, you've got about 45 minutes. And and if you want to do layers, you'll wait about your 30 minutes and then do another layer on top. And then again and again. One of the issues that I've had is settling of sparkles that I'll put in there. If they're fairly heavy, they'll tend to want to separate and go to the bottom. So with the vertical casting, you take both ends after you finish your pour, and then you can flip it over and the stuff will rise or sink or whatever, and it keeps it fairly well distributed. With the vertical casting, it didn't seem to be as serious an issue.
How do you clean out your spot or whatever you're mixing this in? Like, what do you use?
There's nothing stuck to it. That's a good one, John. You need a scale because this stuff is by weight, and then you mix it either in a cheap plastic cup or a paper cup, and that's how you clean it.
Recycle.
I find that when I'm working with the epoxies, you can get them at the dollar store, those little red cups that you get, say, your cream in, and the red ones, they've got, the way they're formed, you can use the lines and the mix the amount with the epoxy, you go 1 to 1, and that way you can measure it and then just put it into one plastic cup.
But the polyester resin is by weight, that's why you need the scale. And then you mix it 6 drops per ounce. And then the thing you don't want to do is get overly aggressive, when you stir, because then you'll introduce bubbles.
Same thing with the epoxy, the plank, you just gotta do a slow stir for
Yeah.
4 or 5 minutes. Okay.
I'll check my notes, just a minute here, hang on. Printers, tape, glitter, glue, dye, sticks, release agent. Yeah. No, we're looking good here.
That's different.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to do some casting of wood materials, you have to make sure that it's green. Otherwise, it has to be dried and then stabilized. And then you get into your vacuum equipment. And again, Dennis would be your expert on that. So I don't go anywhere near that. I use just strictly very dry wood. And it's usually burl cutoffs. And if, yes, sir.
You have the pine cones in here, and you turn, aren't you going to have edges of the pine cones sticking out? Like when you have the edge of the button sticking out, it's smooth and it's plastic and it's fine. What happens?
That was so good.
That's his example.
That's a piece of garbage that you're looking at there. That was what I referred to as bad advice. So I didn't.
You wouldn't use pine cones under any circumstance.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, I'm in the process of casting a very large pine cone as we speak. So once you get your acrylic evenly spread throughout the pine cone and around it, when you cut and drill and turn, there is absolutely nothing sticking out there any more than the pen with the wood and acrylic combo.
Andy, you had a question over from Wayne.
Have you ever tried, like as far as the pine cones go, to put the epoxy in first and then push the pine cones into the epoxy?
Yeah,
Coat that way to make you spin them a little bit as you put them in or something?
I do that with the buttons. I found that if I stir in my buttons first, put them in a mold, I get no voids. Which was the one lesson I learned. But yeah, I've got one here that I was going to cast, but it's not going to happen anymore because of the issues of the tube. So I don't want
But
to.
if you put the epoxy in the tube, how long is the setting time that you can actually do something with it?
And that's the issue. Your set time, it thickens up before it has time to seep in through
No, what I'm
properly.
saying, if you put the epoxy in first and then push the pine cones down into the epoxy after it's in there, do you have enough time to do that?
Yes.
Then
But,
that should
but
cover it for a little bit better than.
It tends to create air bubbles when you push it in, and then the stuff spills out. Now, I have a very serious issue at home with getting glue and epoxy and all kinds of other stuff on my clothes. And I keep hearing about this. In fact, the referee met me at the door, made sure I was properly dressed for this presentation, and I was warned not to do any casting.
That's what shop coats are for.
What happens to the bathtub?
Any other questions?
What's the curing time? How long does it take for it to cure?
It'll set up pretty hard within a couple of hours, and I'll bring it at this time of year. I bring it in the house and set it up in the bathroom in the basement downstairs, and I'll leave it there until the next day. Then I'll take it out of the mold, and I'll leave it there for another day, maybe 2 days. When the odors drop down to an almost acceptable level in the house, you can pretty much do whatever you want by then. So I wouldn't rush it. 3 days, you're good to go.
What you're saying is depends on how long the boss of the house can tolerate the smell. So she's away, you can leave there forever.
Yeah, well, I've got to tell you guys a little funny story before I go. I'm going to run a little longer here. My turn to get even. And it was casting pine cones. And it never made it quite to the bottom. I had a 1-inch void at the top. So I purchased a bunch of CA glue. It's all the same once it dries, right? So I figure I've got gel CA that I don't use. I've got thick that I don't use. So what the hell? I'll top it off. Right? Good idea. So I poured the CA glue on top. I did the same thing with the other one. Left it there. My wife comes home from her choir practice. What the heck did you do now? I can hardly breathe in here. Now, I was inside the house, so anyways, I said, never mind, I'll move it to the bathroom. So I grabbed it, went to the bathroom. The CA glue had melted the outer casing, and I had my hand stuck. Dear, do you mind going in the crawl space and getting the debonder? And that's it.
Thank you. That was excellent.